Hey guys, I know a lot of you guys are really on the ball and starting to already work on some of your week 2 things early. So I wanted to go ahead and get this video out there for you to help you with some tips for some of the assignments that you're going to see in your week 2. Because your week 2 is when you start some of the activities that are all going to feed into your final project that will be due in week 7 of the course. So the very first activity, if I go here, I go to Module 2, click on Module 2. The very first activity that you will see for week 2 that you have to complete is this 211 journal going with your gut activity. Now, I know that we are all busy, that we all have a lot of things going on. And so sometimes what people have a tendency to do is skip these learning blocks. So right here, this 2-1, first impressions and decision making, where you actually have some learning content. People sometimes, just do straight to the My Math Lab, and they go straight to the assignments without actually clicking on these learning blocks. And that's not great for a number of reasons, but it's especially not great because especially in week 2, in the past when I've taught this course, it's really caused some confusion for some students. And here is where that confusion comes from. So let's say I've skipped the 2-1, first impressions and decision making, and I go straight to the assignment. I click on it, and it says, for my journal activity, I need to state which job track I've selected, humanities, communications, or design. And it asks for my initial reaction to each of these 3 different jobs in my chosen track. You can read the rest of it. You can see it's asking you for some stuff. What people think is that they're just supposed to randomly make up a job that falls into those categories. And the reason they think that is because they skipped that first block of information. So I'm going to go back. Here where it says 2-1, first impressions and decision making. So if you click on that, and after you read the content, you'll see here you have job offer letters. And these are the tracks that they're actually asking you about in that journal assignment. So you've got a humanities track, communications track, and design track. So you pick one of those 3 tracks, and then once you've done that, you will see that each track has 3 jobs associated with it. These are the fictional, job offer letters. Basically, the scenario is that you've graduated, you've been offered these jobs, and each of these letters tells you a little bit about the job you're being offered. So let's say I decide I'm going to pick the communications track. So I'm going to look at the first job offer letter, which is technical writer. So it tells me a little bit about the job that I'm offered, what the salary is going to be, stuff like that. And then another thing people have a tendency to overlook is that these are more than 1 page. Okay, a lot of them have 2-3 pages at least that describe the type of benefits that are offered to you. That is not necessarily going to be as important on this journal activity. As you'll see, it's really just kind of getting a gut reaction. It will be important later. People have a tendency to overlook the fact that there's multiple pages to this. So these are the actual jobs that you are going to use to answer the questions for that first journal assignment. The other thing, let me go back here to the module. In addition to that journal assignment, that is also when you get down here to the 241 assignment job offer comparison, you're going to need those letters again because what it is asking you to do, it is asking you to take the information from the 3 jobs that are in the track you chose. So again, let's say that I chose the communications track. I would use the 3 job offer letters that were included in that track. And you will get yourself a copy of the worksheet that goes along with it by simply clicking on the link to download it. And you can see that it gives you a place for each of the 3 jobs, and it's asking you to provide information. So you're literally just taking the information from the letters and extracting it and putting it into a table form. That's all you're doing. I will say that probably the spot that people have a tendency to lose the most points on is the benefits and the bonuses category. A lot of people either just don't notice that there are multiple pages to those letters and they think it doesn't have any benefits information, or they just say it offers dental. Like, it doesn't really give you, and some of the letters don't give you a lot of details. Some give you more than others, just like real life, right? Sometimes they tell you more up front. So, but whatever information is in that letter, that is what I need to be in that job offer comparison sheet. So again, where you're going to get that information for those first couple of assignments related to your final project, and actually for that matter, all of the assignments from here on out that are related to your final project, including like the milestone 1, milestone 2 assignments in your final project, all of that information will be gotten from the letters that you choose here in those tracks. So I hope that helps you to figure out what you need to do, helps clarify things a little bit. Let me know what else I can do to help you.